Hey, it's Clay Trader, and right now down $602 on the day, but got another short position on here at 189.34. I believe that it has a great chance of falling through this level of support, and if that can happen, I'm going to let this ride and try to eat away at the loss. I just haven't been quite able to do it on this one. Off to a rough start. Like I said, if it can break down through this, green line right there, I think there's some potential there to, make a nice move to the downside. And there we go, got a break below that. So I'm gonna let this try to work for me here and keep on heading downwards. A lot of downside potential room here. So I'm now gonna also move my. I'll just use a mental stop right now. So let's see if we can get some continuation here to the downside. Like I said, very well could come down here and retest these lows. Bouncing back up here a little bit. So I will, actually, I can let it run a little bit, just started the video. We'll see how this all unfolds. Also a nice little 5-minute here on this one. So now it's really pretty much just a waiting game. Is the price going to continue to get knocked back down, or is this one? Oh, there, that area that was wiped out, looking like 188. The 60 area is pretty thick in terms of support. So we'll see whether or not that can hold. As you can see, this area, the 60s just keep popping up there, so there's clearly some buyers in there. And right like that, back into the red. But it's broken below here, so still willing to give it a chance here. But it's got to get through that 188.60 area. I mean, this area right here, every time the bid may flash to the 108.50s, but then right away the 60s and above show back up. So that's definitely going to be the key. Again, the 50s show up here, but now all of a sudden 60s right again. So 50s, but it's got to, I want to see some numbers lower than 50s over here on the bid. Better yet, see some 60s over here on the ask. That would be the ideal. See right there again, 60 show back up. So there's definitely some key area of support in here just by looking at level 2s. And now back into the red again on the trade. So this is just kind of the morning it's been. I was hoping for more of a cleaner break where it just kept on going, but now I'm getting kind of stuck up in all this. Still willing to see if it can can pull back below 189. But as we've seen, the true break is down in the 188.60 area. So again, it's until, well, there's some 60s over there, but now 50s are. So this area here, very, very thick area of support. There, I got a break for it. So now it should continue to drop. There we go. Round number of 188 will be the next key area. To see if it can fall. I'm going to try to lock in some profits there at 187.80. So do need a break of that 188 level. Let's see if it can break through there. And back to red. That's one thing about Tesla. Boy, oh boy, does it swing. But it can just as easily come back down in this direction. So let's see if indeed that happens or not. Right now, it's just not looking like it's my day. Just not getting any follow through there. But I'm not willing to back out yet. It still hasn't broken above those highs. All right, and I just decided to get out there at 189.11. It's not acting as weak as I wanted to see it. So let's see if I can go out and find another trade. But looking like it's going to be a shovel day for me, meaning I'm going to have to try to dig myself up, and well, there it goes below there. So it'll probably collapse now that I've gotten out. That's how it seems to always go. But just not the follow through. To me, this seemed like a pretty important break, and I just didn't get the downwards follow through that I wanted. But it happens. Like I said, down 556 right now, all on Tesla. I've just been struggling to trade this one. First loss came here. It started to pull back, so I went short, and it bounced up, so it stopped me out. Again, from an RVR perspective, I'll take this trade all day long, just because it was one of those things where, the risk was, minimum, but, if it would have rolled over and continued, it would have been very nice, but it just didn't. Then I tried again, and, lost again, and then you just saw this most recent one, which was actually a win. Could have been a much, much bigger win, but, there was some potential there. If it would have come down here and revisited that, it would have pretty much wiped away all my losses, but it didn't work out, so I just had to move on. And right now, at least, it's looking like a decent decision. So maybe I'll just wrap this up and put this out there. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody on YouTube put out a $500 loss, but hey, whatever. It happens to everybody. So I guess let's just keep it real, and I'll just end the video here. So yeah, it is 9:52 a.m. Down $556. And like I said, nothing. I'm super confident I can fight back from it. Actually, just a second. All right, was thinking about a Yahoo trade here. It came on my scanner, so I wanted to pull it up, but I don't want to chase it down on the short side. So anyways, it happens, and it's one of those things where not many people post it or whatever, but when you have the down days, just know that it's it happens to everybody, and it is what it is. I'm proud. Believe it or not, I'm proud of the trading. I went a little bit bigger on the risk, obviously playing a very jumpy Tesla stock, but it's been a nice week up until this point. So within the grand scheme of things, yeah, it looks rough right now, but there's been a couple other very nice stocks to myself and the chat room this week. So I'll be able to keep the lights on, and it's also, like I said, not even 10 o'clock yet, so still at least another hour in the morning session where the volatility should still remain strong. But yeah, so down 556, and this will probably sound kind of goofy, but if you are interested, well, actually here now maybe we'll get another trade in here. I'd be willing to sell some at 47.59, but probably sounds goofy, but if you're interested in learning how to trade with charts and all that stuff, level 2s, check out claytrader.com. Offer many training courses on it. Yes, today it's losing, so like I said, that probably sounds kind of weird, but if anything, just read testimonials. I'll just leave it at that. I'm biased, so read some testimonials, and if you're interested, and give it a look. Well, looks like I might get failed here, but anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see if I can bounce back. Have a good one. All right, I am back, and just to show there's no games going on. It's still the same day, 11/5. It just or not 11/5. It's 11:05, but January 14th. So same day, just about an hour and a half, not even an hour and a half, an hour later. And if you look down here, you can see that I am actually up $1 on the day now. Last time I left you, Tesla, I was down 556, but then just continuing to trade. Now up $1, so I was able to fight back. Caught a nice Tesla one, so that's why all that I cut back in one trade. So I don't know what the math is, but what about a $300 move I had on Tesla, and then all these other ones. A couple of them pretty much didn't really work out. $20, $11, $39. But then a couple other ones that worked out decently, and then I got stopped out before anything could really get going. But still, add them all up, and I'm up $1 on the day. So, it just goes to show losses happen, that's fine, but as long as you have a system in place, as long as you have plans in place, then you can fight back and you can get back into the green. Losses happen, but the difference between, spinning out of control and being able to fight back is, do you have a strategy? Do you have a plan? And, that's where charts, that's where technical analysis, comes in for me. And, again, if you want to learn more about that sort of stuff, just claytrader.com, offer many courses, have a private trading group, and also Clay Trader University. That's the best bang for your buck. That is all access to everything I have to offer for a lifetime. So check that stuff out. But just wanted to update you, let you know that, yes, losses happen, and I had no problem posting that. But at the same time, like I said, plans, strategies, disciplined, you can fight back from those and, get yourself back to, making $1. So maybe I'll head to McDonald's and pick myself up a small fry or I don't know, whatever's on their dollar menu right now. So thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know. But check out those training courses, especially if you kind of struggle with discipline, struggle with forming plans and strategies. That's what technical analysis is all about. Have a good one.